Yes.
Come on, either you'll get your love right or you're not. Because he said, no use you going 30 years and half-stepping. Because you ain't going to make it to heaven. Come on, God don't take anything and everything. How many know that? Amen. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. Come on, amen. He don't take anything and everything. And the one thing I love about God, amen, praise God, he is God. No matter whether you believe it or not. Come on, is that all right?
Yes.
Man, we got a lot of folks with their own belief. That's all right. But the fact remains, you are breathing his air.
Yes.
Come on, give God a hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You are walking with his breath. Come on, somebody. Amen. Amen. Praise God. Scientists didn't do that. Come on. Amen. Your mama didn't do it. God did it. Come on, somebody. Your daddy didn't do it. God did it. Come on. Amen. So no matter what folks say, there ain't no God, there is a God. Come on. And it's the God. Come on. Alpha and Omega. The beginning and the end. Come on. Yahweh. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Ain't that right, Mike?
Hallelujah.
I wish I could speak Hebrew out like that. That sounds powerful. Yeshua. Come on, amen. I like when they talk to you, they be talking like they fussing. How do you do that? Oh, no, this is peaceful. This is peaceful talk. Amen. But they sound like they fussing, want to beat you up. But I just give God praise just for being God all by himself, for protecting us. Thank God for protecting you. Yes. Amen. Thank God for giving you life. You have to wait till this morning. You're ready to go to God in Revelation. Amen. Praise God. The end of times. Whether people believe it or not, it don't matter. God is bringing it to a close. It's not about your belief anyway. Come on. As we found out, belief is not prone to be true or real. Come on. Only facts are. Come on. I can believe whatever I want. It don't have to be real. It don't have to be true. Come on. But the thing about it is, when you mix it with facts, the facts are, the fact states. That's what's true. Is that all right? Amen. So that's why we got so many religions in the world. That's why we got so many different churches and different beliefs. Amen. Because of the fact they're not coming from God's word and searching God's word out with facts. That states facts. That is truth. And a lot of people can't handle truth. Isn't that right? Amen. Praise God. But God wants to be in a position where we want truth at all times. Because truth is what sets us free. And he that is free is what? Free indeed. It's free indeed. So if we can remain to wanting to hear truth, we can actually get our life together. We don't have to be miserable. Come on. We don't have to be argumentative. Only when it comes down to the word of God. If it ain't right, then I got to get with your program. Especially if you're in my country. Praise God. So you don't have to be angry. You don't have to get down on yourself. You don't have to beat yourself up. When you have truth, when you accept truth, you don't have to belittle yourself. When you accept truth and you know truth. Is that all right? Amen. So when you know that you got a problem and you trying to, get rid of that problem, you working toward getting rid of it, but you're not in denial of it, then you can achieve. You understand that? You can be successful. Come on, give God praise. But now, if you're not living in that truth and you playing games and being in denial of, then the next thing goes is that frustration, anger, belittling, low self-esteem, madness is because that you don't want to, well, you already know it there anyway, but you don't want change. You don't want to do nothing different. Come on. And in order for me to see change, I got to do something different. I can't do the same thing over and over again. Is that all right? Is that all right? If I'm in the house, what work for me, got to work for you.
Yes.
Come on, give God.
Yes.
Come on, give God hallelujah. Amen. So, no matter, your change might be different from my change, I still had to change. That's right. In order to see some different results. So, no matter how hard yours might seem, mine might seem hard too, and it can be small as I don't know what. We make it seem large, or we make it seem hard. But, to one individual to another, that's, how you perceive things. But when it comes down to the common denominator, change makes a difference. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Hallelujah. So, as we begin to look, I know we left off at some places, didn't we? I don't want to be too long. Every time I say that, the Lord make it long. I love it anyway. There's some people that don't want to be here. So, so I love it anyway. So I just give God praise because the fact is that, God's word is life itself. And God's word is real, and God's word is true. And the thing about what I love about God's word is coming to pass. So I want to just prove one thing as we begin to talk about Revelation. Go to Revelation 1 and I think, while we're going to still be in Revelation 17, because God wants us to know that this is the end time. He's soon to come. And I want to show a clips. Well, not a clips, but something I found last night as I was relaxing. I never go to YouTube other than I'm going to my own channel to listen to how things sound. But go to chapter 1 and verse 9. But also I want you to read to the 19th verse. Tanya, you got it? Verse 19.
What? Start at verse 9, you said?
Yeah, we can start at verse 9, but then I want you to go to verse 19. The reason why is because we always say, not always say, I always let you guys know that Revelation is the past, and then what? The future. So, since I never showed you the scripture, we always just talked it. I said, well, I was running past, I said, oh, let me just go, God, and just take that scripture down. So, some of y'all that have never read it. How many have read it? Some of y'all have never read it, right? Some, I know some have. So, some that haven't. But it goes to show you that Revelation is the past, present, and your future. Amen? Is that all right? And so, what God was doing with John, He was showing John the past, the present, and what is to come. Is that all right? And the same from the north that he was telling Jeremiah that I'm sending from the north, he still is sending from the north, the far north of Jerusalem. So when we look at that, we see Anakarma, and we see Turkey, which is Turkey. So every time that God was sending from the north, it would be to Persia, which is what? Iran. Or it was either the Medes, which is the same, Chaldean. So all of these from the north, you always send the fierce people from the north, or the Babylonian from the north. So now these group of countries are the same country that God said, I'm going to leave, to be a terror to you, so you can cooperate and get yourself together. Serve me only. And the same things happen over and over again. I like that question on Sunday that Larry asked. Well, God could have prevented a lot of things in the Garden of Eden. He sure could. He didn't even have to let the rest of this world exist. He didn't have to let none of us exist. But the thing about it is, what I love about God, and look at your neighbor there, He don't make you do nothing.
He doesn't make you do it.
I like to put it like that. I don't want to put it, so, where you can't understand the word that I'm saying. In English, He don't make you do nothing that you don't want to do. Come on, I love a God that way. Come on, amen. He can make us do anything He wants to do because we are what? His very creation. We use His breath. How many people? Got 7 billion people in this world, in animals. All creation use His breath to breathe, and we cuss with it. We lie with it. We drink with it. We smoke with it. Come on. We do everything but, God, I thank you. And then what we do is like, God, I need your help. God, we always got a thing of, I won't, I need. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Come on. We'll say all kind of things to God that we don't like. But one thing I love about God, His love is so sufficient. And His mercy is so great that He looks at us and says, oh, that child just needs some help. Come on, I thank God for my God. Come on, I don't think it for you. I think it for myself because he could have got rid of me a long time ago. Come on, amen. I was in that. Come on. Thank God. Didn't believe, didn't care. It's some crazy stuff. But I just thank God. And can't nobody, once you have an experience with God, can convince you that God ain't real. Come on. And you can go out there and look at the trees. You know man ain't made the trees.
That's right.
Sure didn't know alien. And you can't say, oh yeah, it's three gods, so you got a moon and a star and whatever. Crazy. I mean, if there was, it'd be different color stars, it'd be different color moons, and I mean, it'd be just confusion in the air. So you know man didn't make the trees, you know he didn't make the flowers, you know he didn't make the stars. Come on. Everything man makes is battery operated.
That's right.
If it's not battery operated, it's what resistant is what is it? Say it again. Mechanical. There's that word I could get. Mechanical. Because what they use everything that God has already created in the earth. So now all they do is make stuff. Come on. So can't nobody tell me you feel the dirt. Man didn't make the dirt. And how many different types of dirt it is? Y'all ate some of it.
No.
Look, get your microphone time.
No.
That's mountain dirt and red clay dirt.
Which one tastes the best? No.
But that mountain dirt's pretty good.
I'm gonna give my time. That mountain dirt is pretty good. So, look, ain't no way that man can make that different texture and different types of dirt. You know it gotta be God. Come on, you go out there to the sand on the beach. It sticks to your feet. Come on, and it feels grainy. Man can't make that and then fill up all of those areas around the world. Pompano Beach, come on, Miami Beach, all of these kind of beaches. Man can't do that. And you got to know about that. You know, how is there down? You know where's it go? Yeah. Well, you need to travel a little bit. Just go travel down the road to the marathon station. That's it. Open your eyes. Go travel on down there. Just walk. You know, and see the plants and stuff. Look at the sky. Man couldn't get up there and put the clouds up there and be cotton.
That's right.
Come on. And then you know when you go on the plane, you go 30,000, there's a set of clouds. And then they take you up some more. Then another set. It's like its own kingdom in each level of the clouds that you go up. I mean, isn't that pretty deep? And then they got nerve talking about, I ain't no God. Oh, please. They just in their own, you know, hypotheses. Come on. But how many know God is real? So you know, read Revelation 1 and 19. Amen.
19 or 9.
Oh, no. Start with 9.
Okay. I, John, who also am your brother.
So I, John, who also am your brother, so he's letting you know. Now, when we was talking about, I think the 7 kingdoms or whatever, was it 7 kings? 7 mountains, hills, and the kings, which mean kings, right? Okay, so the 7 kings, so we're looking at that, you know, in this timing and in this era of when Jesus was born and when Jesus was on the face of the earth, and he's a grown man, 33 years of age, gone, you know, died, you know, here it is. Jews are scattered, disciples are scattered all through the world, Asia Minor and all these other places, spreading the word of God because they're commissioned by God to do so. Persecution is high in the land. And here it is. I also want to change one of them too, so I want to go back over our notes. So here it is. So you can see that John, being one of the disciples, but also was driven by persecution of the saints. Now, still in some parts of the world, like, you know, you take Russia, you take some areas of Greece, the Grecians, you take some areas of Iran. They are persecuting some Jews that they've known to be. Rome, there's known to be persecution of some Jews that are in secret, and they look like me and you. You know, they're doing things, but when they find out their background, that they have been hidden from their society of being real Jews, but yet they're occupying space and they're going forth and doing things, they are being persecuted. So some of them have to flee. Some of them come to the United States. Some of them stay there if they can get away. But persecution is still going on. How many of you know that? Persecution is still going on. So now you look at John.
And companion in tribulation.
So he's saying, he writes it, look here. I'm your brother, companion with you in this tribulation. It's so funny how God chose John, but not Peter in that right. Oh, wow, that's God. He just read your mind. Oh, give God a hallelujah. Now look directly at you. Wow, isn't that something how he chose the beloved, or I would say his beloved, or the one that he loved. But he didn't love the others no differently. But he chose John. Why? I don't know. But I think he went to a resting place, so he said, well, since you're resting and not running, let me just give you a vision. Since you ain't hiding, John, you know what? I might want to give you something to look forward to. Peter was still on the run. I think some of them was being beheaded. Man, for the name of Jesus, some of them was being persecuted upside down. Some of them was even put in boiling oil till their flesh was curling off their skin. Isn't that something? So who want to be a Christian now? I know that's right. Oh, that the end. Come on, somebody. It's all worth it. Isn't that right? Amen. So to that is that God chooses who He want to choose. So go ahead.
I'll be remembering correctly, but didn't he have an apostle that he always referred as the one who
loved? Yeah, for love John.
Yeah, so
that's like different.
Is this the same John?
That's a different one. Yeah. So he had the apostle John that was with him, but he had also the one that he called the beloved John. So, and I think the beloved John was part of what? 1, 2, and 3. He wrote the book 1, 2, and 3. The first, second, and third. Do me a favor, somebody look it up just to make sure that I'm correct. Because it's been such a long time since I take it, and I like to share this with you too, because if I don't remember a whole lot of stuff, because sometimes I don't go over stuff for 20 years, 10 years, especially if God took me there. So, say, but do you remember? No, I don't remember that. I got to go and study that before I answer. And sometimes my answer might be wrong, so that's why I tell them to look it up. So, but we're help was what? One to another. So, yeah, so he did have a beloved John. So, as he says this, he says what?
And in the kingdom and patience of Jesus Christ.
And there's something in the kingdom and what?
Patience.
I love the word patience. Touch your, but you don't just look at somebody and say patience. It's a virtue. Come on, because if we don't get patience, we'll find ourselves wanting things to be done quickly, like my two. Oh God, hurry up! You can do that. You did the other one. Why in the world I gotta, Thank God I didn't ask that because I already know, because he took me to the dentist and said, look, I need you to go ahead and get this taken care of. It could have been just a quick filling, because God knew my tooth was gonna break. One of them was gonna break. And so since I didn't go like I should, the result came in a broke tooth to the nerve. And so look, let's get this thing out. He knew I was going to do that too, which probably wasn't a good idea, because I didn't know I was going to go through all this. But look at your neighbor and say, God knows all things. So some people say, well, you have faith. Oh yeah, faith in the point of when God healed my tooth, when it came down to, I was in Philly. No dentist, couldn't get nowhere, 3 days. I mean, pain within that first night when it was done. God knew, okay, I got to do something for this girl. I was in dire need. I didn't understand that.
Yes.
But he told me, he said, Jen, you got olive oil. Jen, you got silver. Jen, you got everything in that cabinet. I have made sure that I gave them the knowledge to help you in your pain and to help that infection too. How many understand? How many understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Come on, give God. See, that's the thing. God can do anything He wants to do, but some things He's already done.
Yes.
He's already put in order for us to do. And then when you disobey, that's a part of that consequence. I think of my sister, but she showed, Pastor, come on. But thank God that the wisdom of her, she knows, saying, I ain't got to pray for Pastor, but she already know. God already got it. Come on. God got everything she needs right there. Come on, give God praise. Yes. Not that I don't need it now, not that I don't want to accept it, but we need to understand when to pray faith. Is that, come on, give God praise. When to pray the prayer of faith. And when to understand that God has already furnished everything that you need. Because he says, I've given you everything that you need. Not that I don't have to pray faith. Is that all right? Or not that I have to pray for God to do it. But he's already created the stuff that's already needed for it to get done. Oh, how many understand? God is right there in my cabinet. Ain't no Tylenol, ain't no other stuff either. Ain't no Percocets. He created that. That's wrong stuff. Especially when it's being abused. Is that all right? Come on, he creates stuff that is not going to be addictive. And if it is addictive, he gives you the wisdom not to be abusive. Is that all right? Yes. So there's a lot of things. How many getting this? Do you understand this, Chris? Amen. You understand this, Jim? Amen. So there's a lot of things that we'll pray and we pray. That's why the Bible says we pray in a mist. How many understand? Come on, we pray in a mist because he said, I've already provided that for you. Come on, that's it. Already provided. That's what I've already provided. Go ahead.
All right.
1 minute.
So when somebody's in pain, and like, take you for instance, you know,
I wasn't in severe pain.
right. But I felt your pain, you know, because I know how to do that fix when we were at the volleyball court, you know, and I prayed for you, you know. Was that wrong, Pastor? I mean,
I'm not saying that is wrong.
I'm
not saying that
part of it is where I'm getting kind of confused at when is the right time to pray and no.
Well, it's like this. Who had a question? Somebody just said something.
Oh, no, I was just saying, I don't think that was what the question was about. It was the,
Okay.
from what I understand, it was
The activation of the faith and when to use it is that, like you said, with a severe pain, if I'm taking medicine and the medicine is not working, and I've done the things necessary that God has put, then faith kicks in and say, okay, God, now you got to step in and heal me because this ain't working. So if that's okay, is that okay?
So do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's not about a right or wrong, but it's about it's about a knowing. It's because of that a lot of times that even when we pray in a mist because God is saying, look, what you pray with me and I've already provided. How do you understand that? He said, I provide all of your needs according to his what? And glory. So God, in that supplying all our needs, he has given man what? Knowledge to do what? Take care of the things that our bodies need. Now, if I was over, just like I said, in Philly, I didn't have anything. So that no pain medication probably took care of what I had. Because when I breathe, boy, the nerves was being hit.
Oh, yeah.
All through the nostrils, through the eyes. I ever seen wind come through the eyes and hit the nerve. Just want to go, close your eyes, close the ears. Everything, to put cotton everywhere. Everything hitting that nerve. And he said, man, God, you got to do something, you got to heal this. And so that's where the healing comes from, because I'm in a place in a dire need. So I have prayed, God, I need for you to do this. Because I can't go to a hospital, I can't do this, I can't, I don't know nobody here. I need for you to do it. I can't stand another minute in this type of pain, excruciating pain. So that's what God had to do, because things don't heal nerves, don't get rid of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's where you ain't got the money to pay, you ain't got the doctor to go to pay. Come on. Amen. So therefore, look, God, ain't no use me going to no emergency room for what?
Yeah.
Come on. God, I need for you to do something now. Yes. But I'm here. Come on, what you going to say? I'm sorry. You going to say something? Okay.
No.
But God, I'm here. I'm here, and here it is. First of all, you already told me what to do. So that's the difference with me. You already told me what to do and I didn't do it. But now, is the thing that I've already got everything that he told me to get. From Molly to silver to the ibuprofen, whatever I need, already. Everything's stacked, whatever I need. So I don't take that on a daily basis, but you just never know. It's okay, God. But God knows what's going to happen before it happens. So what he does, he already gives you what to do. How do you understand that?
Yes.
So in that, giving you what to do, just like with my mother. You know, when her leg, they wanted to amputate her leg because her leg had gotten real black, circulation had stopped. And so the Lord said, I said, Lord, I don't want my mother's leg cut off. I know you got another way. That's when I was introduced to the natural medicine. And they call it God medicine. Because there's no chemicals and all this extra additives and stuff is in it. It's all from natural herbs that God gives us. Just like when my kids were sick, they will have 105 to 106 degree fever. And God would tell me, go get bay leaves. And I want you to put the bay leaves all over their body, and I want you to sing this song. And I would sing this song and put the bay leaves on the body, and God would break the fever, and God would heal them. How do you understand that? How do you know God is real? So therefore, even with my mother, he said, Jennifer, I want you to go to this place, and I never heard of that place, called Nature Works. So when I went to Nature Works, that's why I had to find a place here. When I went to Nature Works, the Lord said there will be a lady that will be talking concerning her arm being amputated. He said, and when you hear her talk about her arm being amputated, I want you to listen to the medicine that she's going to talk about, which helped her arm. And I said, okay, God. As I went in with nobody in there but the lady in the cashier. As I'm standing there, here it is. She began to talk about, to the lady, she said, I thank God for this place. And she said, and the lady said, well, praise God. She says, what went on? She said, my whole arm was supposed to get amputated. She said, but because you all have this medicine called D-Vein, she said, it caused the circulation in my arm to start right back in my arm. And God saved my arm. Come on, give God praise. God will do everything. Amen. So when I got out of there, the Lord said, now I want you to get that, and I want you to go home with your mother, and I want you to give it to her. And as I began to administer to her, I went back to the doctor, took her back, and they was like, man, her leg began to turn from a black to her now, her back to her regular color. And the doctor began to look like, what in the world you been doing? Come on. I said, been giving her God medicine. Come on, dear God. Have to understand God and how he works. Is that all right? Understand God and how he works. He leads us, he talks to us, you know, and he guides you to what you need to do. Come on. And so when we want to try to force God to do something, and here it is, you don't do it, you say, I don't have no faith. All it is just saying, he said, now just go where I need for you to go so you can get taken care of. And sometimes the faith is low. And sometimes it might not be. It might be just God telling you, just like he said to me, you got everything you need in there, you already got it, so go ahead and use it. Because I'm the one that created it anyway. I'm the one that supplied it. So therefore, you got everything you need because it's back in there. Come on, get, you understand? How God works. You have a question, Kathy?
No, I'm just soaking it up.
Oh, so, you know, it's something, and I don't know why God's going this way either. And then again, it's because we have to understand is that how God works and what he has supplied. Come on. Go ahead.
So if you go to the doctor, like for instance, I had gone to the doctor a while back, and he had put me on blood pressure medicine. Well, I know God can take care of that. That's right. So I took one, and I talked to Tanya, and I didn't take no more, none.
See, come on.
And went back to the doctor a month later, and it was
Back to right.
It was normal. But that one blood pressure pill made me feel so bad.
I mean, you didn't
Horrible. Yeah, I was so tired. We were at his sister's house, and I was just sitting there like this the whole time, like I was about to pass out. And I said, I can't function like this, God. I said, I'm not taking this.
I know
said,
that's right.
You can do it.
That's
You
it.
can do it.
That now, see, that's another thing because that deal with your pressure that actually can kill you, or it can cause you to live. You know, and pressure is nothing to play with. Pressure is a do or die. How many understand that? So that's a life. That is what you call a life expectancy, where you're saying, okay, God, that one person could have took you, in a coma, and could have took you out.
Yep.
So how many see that? So you can't play with your life when it comes down to that. So that's where you say, okay, God, give me either the right, or I'm going to trust you for healing me. And when you trust him, like Evangelist, well, what? God heals you.
Yes.
Come on, give God. And that's the thing, is that there are certain medicine things that you don't need in your body that is chemically is going to be affecting your body to the place where you become dependency. And not only dependency, but it comes to a place where it hurts your body rather than you good. That's why I'm all natural.
I was just going to say that too, to me, is like, you have that experience, you knew that this is not something you take, but that is an opportunity for you to acknowledge God and what he can do. And so I think in those situations, whether it be through
Our sicknesses or a car that doesn't run right, you know, it comes down to us acknowledging God in all things, and acknowledging him in his power, and putting our faith and our trust in him.
Well, it's not always acknowledging, because she acknowledged God in everything. But what she had to do then is know when to pray and how to pray. And see, that's the thing, is that a lot of us, you would call mature Christians, but they don't know when to pray faith and when not to, or just to believe and act on faith. How many understand that? So, come on. So it's not acknowledging God, but it's acting and going forward. Go ahead.
No, that is very true and very good teaching, because I do know when I was trying to get my unemployment before I moved there, and, you know, the situation was they favored with 7-Eleven. Well, I prayed God that I had rent, so I'm saying, God, I need you to do this. So, of course, they did a conference call, and I won. You know, afterwards I won. Well, 7-Eleven came back and followed it. And I was like, I said, don't pray, because I've already done this. You praise me now, because the outcome is already yours. So now, if you don't pray, you praise me. Well, the results came back, and I still won. So, God will know, you don't have to pray that I overturn this, because I already gave you victory. So that is so true. Because sometimes you think to yourself, like, well, why would God tell me not to pray? But I hear that clearly, God said, don't pray. Why are you praying? I already gave you victory over this.
That's it.
So you praise me now, because it's done. And that's
true. And that's for the maturity of it, because a lot of us mature Christians, we get upset. You know, why God ain't did it? Why you did it for this one, but why you ain't doing it for me? And it's not that, you know, and a lot of times it is your faith, you know, and then a lot of times is that your faith you're not mature in the faith to know when to praise him and when to exalt him and when to just actively move, or then just actively use whatever God tells you to use, or hear his voice clearly. You can understand that. And so there's different ways, just like when he told Gideon. He said, Gideon, you need to start praying that I help you with this battle. And pray how many needs to be divided. He didn't tell Gideon that, did he? He just said, Gideon, now this is what I want you to do. Get on them with that lap like a dog. That's all I want you to do. Get them, and what you're going to do is you're going to go forth in the battle. Gideon was scared. He was like, I never heard God voice like this. Are you serious? You know, are you serious? And so Gideon just listened to God, and since he was scared, what Gideon do? God, can you reign on one side of the tower and not the other? Okay, Gideon, I'll do that, because since you don't, you know, you haven't trusted me yet, you know, that you're going to win this battle, I'll reign. Well then, God, can you flip it over? Let's flip over the tower and reign on the other side. And not that. So he was giving God all these tests. You know, like, you know, God, do this, do that, because what? He was afraid. You know, of him not winning the battle. God already told him, you don't need a full army. Come on. All you need to do, and see, that's what happened with David. David, I think Absalom, his son, the one one that told him, said, you never counted, I think it was Absalom, it was Absalom? Or was his other son, Adonijah? One of them. That's it. And God got upset with him and began to kill off people because of the fact of his disobedience. Satan got into David and began to have him to count when his servant said, wait a minute, you ain't never counted soldiers before. Why are you going to do it now? You trusted God all this time. Why are you going to do it now? So, see, you have to learn and your maturity of the simplicity. God don't care to work without simple things. Find your keys. Of course, you don't know where they're at. He'll help you. And he'll let the angels do that part. Gabriel, go ahead and move that chair over for him. Help him out. God don't mind little things, but God wants the big things. Come on. In other words, your back is against the wall. That's what the Bible says. Now faith is the what? Substance of things hoped for. And the what? Evidence of things not seen. So in my maturity of faith, I know where to put him at. Amen. How many understand that? I know where to put that authority at because I know he lies within me. He is in me of the truth. But in just his name alone, it ain't what you have done. It's his name alone he heals. Oh, so the drunk can come lay hands on me and say, in the name of Jesus, Pastor, you heal. And God will heal him because why? His name. The crack addict can come and say, Pastor, be healed. And God will do what? Heal. Because what? His name. So, it's a point of God will do it because his name, because that person that's on crack, they need to understand who I am. I am God. His name being what? Glorified. So God will take a drunk crack. He don't care. In his name ain't nothing nobody does. But in his name. So go to Hebrews and woo, I hear that, baby. We're going to hang on to that. Man, we're getting off a little bit off track here. But maybe this is what we need. For now faith, somebody shout now. So when you have God in your life, now is already occupying. When you have maturity of faith, in other words, maturity of relationship with God, faith, loyalty, relationship, obedience is already operating in what? The name. So just like with Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, I remember that story. When the lie was told, and they went to the king, and they would not bow down, and how many know this is getting ready to happen in our future? Come on. Probably not many years away. But we're going to be challenged by our religion. And let me share. No, it's not religion. We're going to be challenged by our relationship. Religion ain't nothing but a practice. Baseball can be a religion. Basketball can be a religion. Come on. That because you got a little religion, that don't mean you're going to make it to heaven. That means God's going to spew you out because that's all you got is religion. You got to practice. But you deny the power thereof. Yeah. Ooh, how can you understand that? So going to church, you say, well, I go to church every Sunday. I'm going to make it to heaven. No, you're not. Come on. That's religion. I give to the poor. That's religion. I help the needy. That's religion. That ain't going to give me no spot in heaven. So, in order for me to make it to heaven, I have to have Christ in my life as my Savior, receiving the gift of the Holy Spirit. And not only that means when I get that door, I used to drink a beer, I don't drink it no more. I used to cuss, I'm refraining from cussing. Come on, somebody, I'm growing. The process begins that I'm not doing those things no more. Some people get saved, well, I gave Christ my life, I don't got to go to church no more. That's a lie from the devil himself. Come on. If anything, the Bible said, even as often as he is appearing. And how many know Jesus is appearing? That's why we're still in Revelation. That's right. He says, even do it as often. That means I should love to come and be amongst you all because you give me strength. Come on. We'd rather strength from one another to grow in our love for each other and for God. And to hear The unadulterated word of God. Is that all right? So somebody shout now. Now is always operating in the present, always. Don't matter about your future. Because if it's operating in my present, it's already in my future. Is that all right? Because that's what's going to get me to my future. Is that all right? Faith. I mean, understand faith. Faith is my relationship and my loyalty to God and my obedience to God. How do you understand that? Now proceeds and go before us. If y'all got any questions, ask it. Faith goes before us. Come on. Amen. Faith operates in us. There's a faith that God gives everybody to become doctors, lawyers, to get up and go to work, to make sure you can feed yourself and feed your family, to believe in yourself, to do. God has given every man a portion of faith. That's the word of God. Amen. And that same faith, he gives us that ability to mature in, amen, and to receive who we are and where we're going so that we can change our life and receive him as our Savior and receive him as our Lord. How many understand? Because faith now comes with not a Savior only. He comes with a what? Our Lord.
Yes.
So to get to a level of faith, I got to make sure he become my what? Lord. Is that all right?
Yes.
Because unless that, you just getting stuff and ain't making it to heaven. Come on. Is that all right? So now faith is the what? So what? Come on, that's it, the substance. So what we're looking at, substance. Substance of what? Things. Substance. That's right. Substance of things. The realization. Substance is real. Touch on that, say it's real. Well, you ain't got no nails. Touch the chair. It's real. Substance is something real. Tangible. Real. The substance is real. So now faith is real. Is that all right?
Yes.
Real. Realization of things. Hope for. Is that all right? Hope is not seen. If it was, it's not what? Hope. Is that all right? So when I'm operating in maturity of faith, I grow to my maturity of God and listening to God, knowing when I should pray, when I should rejoice, when I should go forth and use, what he has already given me, because he's already created all things. He's already supplied all my need according to his glory, or I'm going to die need for a miracle. Is that all right? How many understand that? So hope for things, hope is something ain't seen, not seen. But the evidence, somebody shout, the evidence of things, what? Did I just say that? Hope is staying up of things not seen. Yeah, things not. It is.
God says hope that
It's not strange saying
it's not hope. But you were right.
Okay, good. Amen. So here it is. So evidence. So what is evidence? Somebody can tell me what is evidence? Proof. That's it. It's proof of things not seen. So here it is that my obedience and my relationship brings about what? Things that is proof that says God is real. God is alive. God is healing. God is majestic. God lives in all and is. God is the one that takes stuff and knows how to, do what he needs to do with it to make it work for my what? Benefit. Because he said all things work for the good of them that what? I call according to his what? Call according to his purpose. So when I look at faith in my relationship, is that I know with maturity where what my God can do and what he can't do. And how many know he can do all things? There ain't nothing that he can't do. Come on, give God a hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So, since he says what? For by it the elders what? A bad report. A good report. Now, what I love about this, it says for by, and how many understand, with the disciples, who was the doctor? Who was the physician? So Luke was even a physician with Jesus. Jesus had a physician with him. That those that did not, and see in Israel, how do you understand in Israel, they didn't have doctors they could get medicine from. They didn't have doctors that they could go to. They was poor. If they didn't have a certain remnant of clothes, they could not get the help, and they could not get what they needed. I don't understand that. So, you had a lot of people with diseases that was running rampant that needed to be healed. So, here it is that in those areas like India, Ethiopia, what other areas we can name? Samaritan, Indonesia, that's right. And you take some cases where, because of the children of Lot, his two daughters went with him, and because in some areas of India and Indonesia you have a lot of deformity because of that incest. I didn't understand that. So, and because also of their unbelief, they don't believe in the real God. They believe in idol worship, and they don't believe that Jesus is God. They still got a lot of deformity going on. But you have a lot of people that's you know what, trying to lay in, and nothing is happening for them. Because of the fact that they don't believe in God. Come on, so it's a curse on those people because they don't believe. But those of the remnant, if they catch hold in Indonesia, in India, and they believe God, they see a transformation of their family, of their children, of their financial status, of the deformity that was running rampant in their family. They see healing. They see all kinds of things because why? Those people there, if you take one of us that go over there and begin to minister, they take really serious. They're not like us. We read the Bible and shut it like it's a storybook. You know what I mean? But here it is that in them, over there in those areas, they take that word and they listen to every word a person says. They take it and they hold on to it. And when that person says they want prayer, or that minister says who want prayer for their healing, they are grabbing that faith and they're believing God for the very existence of his power to show evidence. And when they begin to pray for people like that, you know what happens? Immediate what? Healing of what? Tumors that come out, intrusions of their mouth, out of their chest, their children. See, these are kind of not no little toothache from a tooth pulled. Come on, give God praise. I'm just letting you know, look, these are miracles. This is faith that operate with people that really need God to move. And we got so much that God has blessed us with physicians. We got so much that God has blessed us with medicine, that he has allowed the doctors to get the knowledge in order to use it so it can be a healing to us, that we take God for granted. I can understand that. That's it. So before we go to God, we'll go to what? We'll go to the physician. But we should, as children of God, and we should always, okay, God, I'm going to you. God, I thank you. I glorify you. I magnify you, God, for what you're doing. Understanding, the position of who we are and who he is in us. That God, I thank you because, through this, I know I'm praying my way. I'm praising my way. I give you praise because it's already done. I glorify you for what you get ready to do. Those things that I need done, I thank you right now for manifesting it. Thank you, God. So we say, through faith, we understand. Through faith, we understand. Underline that word. We understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. By faith, Abel offered unto God a more excellent house than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was what? Righteous, God testifying of his what? Gifts. And by it he being dead, yet what? Speaking. By faith, again, Enoch. This is talking about, see how the relationship of God. You want to say something? You look at me like, okay. So if you want to say the word. But by faith, Enoch was what? Translated that he, or I guess a transfer or translated, that he should not see what? Death. Now that, see that, the top of that faith is not just faith in believing. What kind of faith is that? Faith in knowing, but faith in what? Relationship. That's relationship faith. That's obedient faith. Read it again. By faith, Enoch was what? That's it. That he should not what? See that. Now that's a major faith and obedience in his life to God. I have nothing to do back. God, I believe you for my healing. That transcends healing. Go ahead.
So, is that saying that he didn't want to die by the way, he had enough faith to not want to die by the way of the grave?
That's look like it.
So for God to take him on that. I mean, is that what the
Yeah, that look like it. Because you even look at Hezekiah. Hezekiah was very sick. And see, back in those days, they used figs for his illness. Well, he knew he was dying. And the prophet came and said, get your house together. You're going to have 15 days, 15 years. No, he added 15 years. But he said, get your house in order because you're going to die. That's it. Just get your house in order, you're going to die. It's been a while since I read that. But the figs was a part of using for his healing. That's what they used. Natural things to heal. So, but the thing about it, he wasn't worried about his illness. He was worried about dying. And he's like, God, I don't want to die. I've been there. I ain't got time to die. I got to live. Come on. That's how I was with cancer. Ovarian cancer. Stage 4. They said, look, if you don't use that, chemo and radiation, Jennifer, he said, go home and tell your mother 6 months. Get it together. Less than 6 months, you got to live. Me and my mother looked at it and I said, oh, man, they must be crazy. I don't receive. I told that doctor, I can't receive that. Who are you? No, you don't have life. You don't have death. Man, I believe the God that I serve is able, so I can't receive that. And so in not receiving that, I told God, if you decide to take me, take me. But if you don't, God, I want to live. So I can still preach. It don't matter what. I don't care how much pain I was in. God, I'm going to preach until you take me home, if you decide to take me home. So whatever you decide to do in my life, God, I'm going to be happy, but I'm going to keep on preaching and let people know you still able to heal people of cancer. You still able to set free. You still able to deliver until the day I'm gone. I ain't gone yet. Come on, give God a hallelujah. So in that desperate of life and death, I had to tell death where to go. Come on. And let him know the power that lives in me. You got no authority. Come on, because the God that I serve has power over you and created you. So I speak to this body, be thou healed in the name of Jesus Christ. Come on. I refuse to open your door. So in that, they was like, at work. And the doctor told me while I was at work. They said, I don't know who's been praying for you. I said, Doctor been praying for himself, but I got a lot of people that's praying for me too. He says, well, it's about the second biopsy. He looked at it and called me because he was excited. Because the first was, they know that, look, you get ready to die, so there's nothing else. You refuse everything else, so you get ready to come and go out of here. But he got excited when he did that second biopsy. He said, man, he said, somebody been praying for you. He said, I just got to tell you, he said, I'm excited right now. I said, Doc. He says, I said, what's going on? He said, there's not an ounce of cancer in your body. Come on. Come on. That child body. That child body is able. Not that you don't care about the small things, you care about everything concerning our Woo, my God. But something I just couldn't pray. I just had to know it out. Had to speak, you know, you got no authority here. Because I know the God that I serve. I didn't pray. I was like, I didn't pray that. I just have to speak. Speak those things as what? As though, see, some things you got to speak. And I couldn't, oh God, God won't care about no tears. I had to let God know, God, I depend on you. And if you're my God, I serve you, I live for you, I do for you, whatever you want me to do. I'm sold out to you, and God, this is what I do. Come on. 25 years, free of cancer. Come on, give God praise. Ain't no remitting. You serve a God that's real.
Yes.
So when she said that, that's it. When she said it, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, when you was talking about speak those things that are not as though they were, it seems like sometimes it's so easy for us to speak negative things and it comes to pass, and then when it comes down to something that we really need God to do, it's so hard for us to speak that and, you know, really believe it. But out of our mouth, the first thing we do is speak something negative, then it happens. Say it immediately. But we need to get to the point to where we speak those things that are not, that we really need God to do, and have that faith so that thing can come to pass instead of those negative things that come out of our mouth.
Come on. Because first of all, the Bible said, don't sweet and bitter water comes out your mouth.
That's right.
So being a mature Christian or growing to that maturity, you don't speak negative first. Because when you speak negative, it already cancels out your other. I didn't understand that. And then you try to get on board to like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, God gonna heal it. Going up. It already healed. Come on. Come on, get back. Go ahead, evangelist. Get a microphone.
That is so God. He gave me that scripture today.
Get out of here.
James, about what we say. Because it's so.
God is talking.
Yes, he is.
Go to James what? James what? Hold on to this.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to it because I just looked at this. He gave this to me today, and it's so funny. It is in James 3, chapter 3, and it's verse 10. He gave this to me today, and I kept looking at it because he's letting me know also that you know who you are, I live in you. So why are you speaking and acting with the authority and the faith that I have given you?
Come on.
In all things. Because we have to be consistent. He gave me the word consistency.
Consistent, that's it.
And he did give me that with this verse about, because life is always changing. Things are always changing. And these are things that God was dealing with me on. And I thank God for this Bible study because I know a lot of things are already done. It's a matter of me just activating that faith.
That's it.
But he begins to let me know you gotta be consistent.
That's it.
Even when things are changing.
Come on.
The same God when everything was going good and you've seen it. Sometimes, God can act quickly. He can do whatever he wants to.
Yes.
So even when it's not happening, you should still be consistent.
That's it.
Consistent on how you're talking. Consistent on how you're acting on that faith. Because a lot of times, that's when we get out of position. Start dealing with me on that. You get out of position. You start acting like the problem. You start acting like the situation. Like you have forgotten. But I just thank God because I know God is talking to me because he gave me this very scripture today just to remind me to be consistent. You already know. And you can't be talking one way. It says bitter and sweet don't come out the same way.
That's it.
It's inconsistency.
That's it.
So I just thank God for this Bible study tonight.
Amen. Come on, give God praise. God is talking to us. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't get your faith right and learn how to operate in faith, you're going to be lost. Because when they stop, and see, that's the place where you're going to be, it's going to be a challenge too, is that you knowing God and that Jesus is God, and they don't believe in Jesus God, and here it is, you're going to be challenged. You're going to be challenged just as being a Christian, period. And here it is, they're going to cut off food stamps. They're cutting off health care, medicine, antibiotics. Right now, they are still in the fight with the medical world. I say the medical world. They're still in the fight of trying to get some stronger antibiotic other than amoxicillin and penicillin and all that, because of the fact it is not doing anything with the new diseases that's coming forth from the strains of what's already here. Example, the flu, another strain of the flu, and the antibiotics can't do anything with it. So they are seeing multiple new strains of diseases that antibiotic can't take care of. And neither is it taking care of what's old, because we are becoming immune to that which we already have. So when antibiotic and medicine fail, that's why I'm glad I don't take Western medicine. My God. So when the Western medicine fall and antibiotics is no use, and then you have people that are really, going through with bipolar, schizophrenic, all this, and that medication is not going to do any good because it's failing. You have a world full of people that can't maintain their sanity. So now the Bible says they become delusional. And the world is in chaos. So here it is that you're going to have a lot of different things coming at you, that you're going to have to look at and say, for God I live, for God I die. Or you're going to say, you know what, let me just go with the beast. Come on, and burn and be tormented for the rest of my life. Go ahead. That's some good stuff, ain't it?
Now I was up here laughing because I wanted just to touch on the medicine part that you were talking about, how you use the natural medicine and things like that. I remember about a couple of months ago I had went to her house and I was sick. Everything was congestive, stomach and everything. And it's so funny, when she says she don't use that other stuff, she really don't. She uses that natural stuff. Say, oh, son, I got some stuff up here in the cabinet. So she goes up there and she grabs something out of the cabinet. She said, take this. Looked at the bottle. I said, okay, I got a spoon. She's like, get a bigger spoon. I got a bigger spoon. And I took this, and if I had to describe what it tastes like, the smell of tar, to me, that's what it tasted like. So when I tasted it, she like, I just want to let you know you were the guinea pig of this, and And so I tried it, but don't you know by that next day, I didn't have none of those symptoms I had that day prior. So I just want to just attest that I just stuff work.
Amen. It's knowing, and I could have prayed for D. I could have prayed, not saying that he had no faith. But I could have prayed for him, but you just know when God already got something there. Yeah. That's why the Bible says, use a little wine for the what? For the stomach. He didn't say go get drunk. God ain't made nothing in his word to tell nobody go get drunk with it, get delusional. Come on, unsober. Go ahead.
Every time that I tell somebody that God says to not drink, they bring that scripture up too.
Yeah, because that's used for medicine.
Right. Now, is that fermented or is that unfermented?
No, that's unfermented.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and see, and even let me share this with you. They do have some that is fermented for the stomach, But it's called this stuff. I don't know if y'all ever had it here: beef, iron, and wine. You ever heard that? Beef, iron, and wine. It's iron and wine and all the junk beef, grind up beef, but it's not grind up. But it's made into liquid. You ever heard that? Okay, well this is Florida stuff. Well, anyway, it was used for blood diseases and stuff like that, or to lift your iron up if you was anemic and things like that. So 1 teaspoon, they'll tell you 1 teaspoon, that's it. And so you take people that were trying to, get drunk on it, but it just is like, no, we're going to stop this. So you ask why they kind of got rid of it. But it was used not to get drunk, but it could make you just over a teaspoonful, make you kind of a little bit, if you went into that direction. But it was used for what you call medicine. So to those that was anemic, to cause that blood level to rise quickly, and to give you the iron sufficiency that you need in order to be healthy. How do you understand that? So when it comes down to that, is that when you bring that up, people bring that because they want to drink. But the truth of the matter is the truth will set you free. God is not going to tell you to give something so you can get a little drunk and get dependent on, on wine and somebody's all right, a little bit for everything. No, God don't do stuff like that. Anything that God do, He even told the Nazarites, don't eat from the vine, even don't even pull the grapes off the vine and eat them. I want you to stay sober and I want you to stay pure. So don't even let it touch your lips. So we got a God that does that. Why He's going to put something in the word and tell me, well, you know, it's all right to do. That's what. Look at your neighbor and say, we don't serve a God like that. Now you might serve a God like that, but it ain't my God, the God. Come on, is that all right? Amen. So that's what I love about Jesus Christ. So anything that we do concerning God does for us, He lets us know. It's all what it's a maturity in the faith that we need. So we know when to pray. Not that I couldn't pray for him and say, I'll be healed in the name of Jesus. God already made something for that. How do you understand that? God already made for it. Come on, D, get some more Castoria. I mean, remember Castoria? Castor. You know, all that stuff. So I'm going to say, you got a stomach ache, everything, you got a headache, Castoria. Stomach ache, Castoria. Foot ache, Castoria. Hand ache. I'm like, well, my God, that stuff is for everything, ain't it? Multi-purpose. That's it. But the thing about it is that they knew when to pray. They knew when to activate faith. They knew when to have faith in what God has already supplied. And say, God, I thank you because even in the natural medicine, I already got God in it. God, I thank you right now that this olive leaf have your power of healing in it. God, I thank you right now for this silver have your power of deliverance, your power of healing in it. So therefore, no matter if I use it 10 years from now, God, I thank you for already performing that which you promised. Woo! Some folks don't even pray over their food and then they want to pray over somebody. So busy trying to eat and don't even pray over it. Come on. You got to learn to put God first. Look at your neighbor and say, put God first. Go ahead.
And it's so funny too, y'all, because my kids, well, they believe in their grandma, what their grandma do. They're like, Grandma, give me some of that silver too.
Yeah.
And she giving them drops, like, Grandma, my throat itching, and she giving them drops too. I was like, wow, that is so amazing.
Yeah, because Dion, little D, I was getting out the car, and so I had some silver, and he says, Grandma, I think I need some of that silver too. Pop some in my mouth. That silver ain't no joke, y'all. If anytime I'm telling you, you had to help people come in here and tell you about the health medication and stuff like that, because the fact is that God is letting us know there are things that is happening in the Western world that they are doing in the medication that's causing a dependency and causing things to go against the body rather than what for the body. But those natural things that God has, that the nature works, the natural things come from just the nature works of God. The natural things of God that has no extra chemicals in it, no chemicals in it, nothing in it. Amen. So therefore, it's God, it belongs to God. So anything belongs to God, it belongs to me. Come on, give God a hallelujah. So, go ahead.
Time that I was pretty sick, and I'm pretty sure it was pneumonia. You remember that? And
Yes.
My lungs, they were pretty filled, and I was coughing really bad. And you had talked to Miss Linda and them about. You told them my symptoms and what I needed, and they gave you that clear lungs to give to you. You remember that? And so,
really listen to this.
So, like I said, I know it was pneumonia because I could feel it, you know, all in my lungs, and I know I was running a fever and all that. So I began to take that clear lung exactly how Miss Linda told me to take it. That's natural medicine. I began to take it exactly how she told me to take it. And I was healed through taking that clear lung medicine.
Come on.
It cleared up my lung, and my cough went away and everything. So, and I know that was God.
Come on. Come on.
We're in the hospital.
That's it.
But no, I'm still at home, still in the infection.
That's it. And that's the thing that, am I saying having faith in God? Look at your neighbor and say, yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
And you putting God exactly where He is inside of you. Right? He's coming out of you, giving you knowledge of how to do things. Just like with my mother. You know, I look back a lot. My mother, they was giving her 17 medicine. The Lord said, take off this medicine, take it off that, take off that. And then I want you to, you know, get her down to about 5. Had her on 17 different medications. Get her down to 5, and then what I want you to do, I want you to take her back to her doctor because she's going to be doing better. And I want them to take a look at her liver because she had failing liver, failing kidney, failing heart, failing everything. And I said, Lord, nah. I said, I need my mother. She's in the ministry with me. I need her a little bit longer. And so the Lord said, I want you to start taking her off of this. So I did. And the doctor says, man, her liver is better. Her heart is better. All of this. So when we went to another doctor, the doctor said, I want to try her on this particular medication. And my mother said, okay. So when he gave it to her, I said, don't you take it. Don't take it down, Mom. She said, okay. I'll wait till we get home then. I said, yeah. And the doctor said, Jennifer, he says, I know you're very protective of your mom and blah, 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 blah. I said, sir, I said, now, have you tried it on your family?
Right.
He said, no. He said, but there's 9 people that have tried it, and they all turn out good. I said, well, if you tried it on your family, that's why I'm protecting, because you know, my mother's a guinea pig. So I went home. The Lord said, don't give it to her. Now, ain't this something? Don't give it to her. I said, my mom was getting ready. I said, Mom, you can't take it. She said, well, why did you? I said, the Lord said, I can't. Don't take that medication. I don't know what's going on. I said, but it might not be good for you. I said, so we're not going to take it. Let me hold it. And we just wait out. So we waited out. About a week, the doctor called me. I thought that was kind of strange. Well, Doc, how you doing? Fine. But what I'm doing to deserve this call from you? He said, well, how's your mom? I said, well, Mom's doing good. He said, well, the medicine's working. I said, I haven't given her that medicine. He says, good. I said, why? He said, because all 7 people died. Come on. Y'all got to see faith. You got to make sure God will. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Now, everything's good. See, that's where you got to listen to God. Everybody, so everything that God gives, I got to take this. I got this. And here it is. You're not really consulting God about anything. So in everything of my life, I don't wake up, just to start. No. My day, God, whatever you need me to do, I do. God, let me hear you in my every direction. God, I don't care what it is concerning medication or what God put Him first in everything that you do. I don't care if you have to go, God, what doctor do I need to go to? Because I might go to the wrong doctor. That might be the end of you going in his office and not ever coming back out. God, what doctor I need to go to? See, the Bible said, ask Him for what? Everything. They said, well, you got to ask God about a car? Why not? Come on. Because you get the wrong car, you end up getting a lemon driving off the car because it looks like it's brand new. And then you got a world of trouble. But if you put God first, God said, don't get that one, get this one. Woo! Don't worry about the payment. Because you know the payment's going to be all right. You get ready to get a new one time. I see it in the spirit. Come on, get God first. Come on, you better receive it. Come on.
I remember one day when I went out to get a car, I did not pray and ask God at all. My mind was just, I'm going to get a car today. And my mama even told me, Tanya, don't be in a hurry, honey. Just wait so you get the right car, and you don't have to come back with one today. And my worst to her was, Mama, I'm getting a car and I'm getting one today.
Come on.
And I didn't pray about it, and I went out there and test drive a bunch of cars and got in this one car and it looked so nice. I said, oh, this is my car. Well, in the midst of me trying it out, it shut off on me right in the middle of AJ Highway on the west end. God was still trying to help me, but I was still determined. I didn't pray. And I ended up buying that car and it didn't make it home. After I bought it, it broke down on me before I made it home. And then afterwards, it was nothing but trouble with that car until I got rid of it. And I know it's my fault because, like you said, I didn't ask God. I just went out and got it. And that was not the car for me to have.
Come on. Somebody shout, hear the voice of God. Go back to Hebrews 11. So he says, look, even by faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death. So That means he didn't want to die a natural death. And because of his relationship with God, not religion, it's a big difference. Religion, you don't receive Christ in your life. Religion, you don't receive the gift of the Holy Spirit. Religion, you live any kind of way you think it's all right, and it's not. Because you're not living according to this, the Word of God. Or neither the facts that pertains God's Word to explain to you what His Word means. That's why you got so many different interpretations. So he says, that should not see death. It was not found because God had what? Translated him. That means God had already did his little thing that he needed to just walk into heaven. Just let him go right and he was just transformed. Come on. For before his translation, he had this testimony. That he what? No. He ain't got to please God. See, people think is that with faith, just praying for people and getting a miracle is good enough. Just like when Elijah told the young man, the servant, he says, oh my Lord, the axe has gone into the water. That was something serious because he could have got killed over that axe going into the water. That axe carried a lot of weight of money. And back in those days, they didn't play like that. Look, that wasn't even yours. You would get stoned to death for that. So he knew it. So he was in a desperate need of master. He looked and said, what? The axe is going into the water. And what did he do? He just took a twig and what? Cast it into the water. And the what? The axe floated. Woo! That wasn't just faith or belief. Look at your neighbor and say, that was pleasing God. Not the axe, not the twig going in the water, but his life. Please God. Before he put the twig in the water for the axe to come up. See, that's the difference. Is that whether God do it or not, that's what Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego proved. Is that God could have delivered them while they was in front of the king. And didn't have to let them go to the fire. But because of their life, it didn't matter. God, if you don't deliver me, I'm still going to serve you. Come on. And that's where your faith, look at your neighbor and say, that's where my faith has to be. Come on. It can't be contingent on whether I feel good today. It can't be contingent on where I feel I'm up tomorrow. It can't be, contingent on, what other people do. It's contingent on my consistent, like Johanna said, my consistency. Touch your neighbor and say, it's time to be consistent. It is. It's contingent on my consistency. And everybody have been preached all of these years about, it's just miracles. It's just miracles. I'm beyond a miracle. Yes. Oh, y'all don't understand that. I'm beyond a miracle. I'm walking in his blessings. Yeah. Come on. That no matter where I am in my life, it can be painful, it can be cancer, it can be whatever. It's like, God, whatever you want from me, that I will endure till you come. Yeah. Come on. If you want to heal me, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not changing. I'm not doing nothing different. Come on. It is what it is. I'm going to trust you till you do. Come on, give God hallelujah. Hallelujah. And that's where he says that the testimony that is. Now the testimony wasn't that he was transformed into heaven, Sister Pam. It wasn't his transforming that was the testimony. How can you understand that? How can you get it? Was it the testimony? Was it the transforming his testimony? That's what it said. Was it the translating his testimony or what? Come on, before the translation. Come on, you see that? Before the translation, he had this testimony. He was already living consistent to the obedience and the will of God. Yeah. So, for him to ask and to say, God, I don't want, that's why you see, well, why in the world God honor her so quickly? Why did God don't honor me so quickly? It's because, touch your neighbor and say, look at your consistency. See, God will honor us with miracles. He'll honor us. That's why he says false prophets in the last day will come to what? He will come to deceive the very elect because they'll do miracles in my name. You don't understand that? They don't need faith to do the miracle. They'll do miracles in my name. That means they'll cause the dead to arise in my name. False prophets. They will cause people to get healed in my name. False prophets. Go ahead. And then they will cause people to look and say, fire come down in my name, because it'll be delusional then. But in my name they'll do this all in my name. It ain't because they got a life, because God called them false prophets. But they do all this in my name. And he'll say, you're not none of mine. So how in the world they can do all of this? And here it is, we don't got the ability, the faith to walk according to his will consistently.
Yes.
Woo! He had it. He had the testimony before. So there's some things God will do for us that will uplift your faith or uplift your belief in him to say, you know what, I got you by his grace and mercy. Something God will just do. Like he told the gentleman, he says, I need for you to touch. Can you get that scripture for me where, can you put in there about the man that did not believe in Jesus, his daughter or servant or son. But he comes to Jesus and says, you know what? I need for you to heal my daughter's son or servant, whoever it was, I think daughter's son. And Jesus looked at him and said, you don't believe. He said, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. So when you go, just go ahead. Because you come to me and you call my name, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. But see, that's the difference in when it's by the mercy of God whether he want to do it or not. He has grace on some and some he don't. But the one that is living according to his will, the one that is being obedient according to his will, the one that is being consistent according to his will, he ain't got nothing but benefits. I got to answer him. Come on, give God praise. I got to. I heard his voice. I got to honor that. There's a difference. How do you understand the difference? You found it yet? Almost. That's not Jairus. He didn't say that to Jairus. He said that to man. But anyway, keep reading on right quick till he finds it. He says, but this. He had his testimony that he pleased God. But without faith, without loyalty, without commitment. Because that's what faith is. Loyalty and commitment. God gave every man a portion of faith. If you're not loyal to yourself, let's say if you don't got God in your life, if you're not loyal to yourself and getting to the place where you need to get, if you're not committed to yourself to get to the place and the goal that you set for yourself, if you're not loyal to yourself and committed and consistent with yourself to make yourself successful and get the job, get a degree, whatever, then what happens? You fail. And whose fault is it? Yours. Help me ask that question, Bill.
John 4.
John 4.
Is it with the Son?
It's John 4. He didn't have a name. But it might be, it's 4 and 46.
John 4:46.
Oh, Bob was marked up. I don't know, I gotta look at it. So Jesus came again unto Canaan of Galilee, where he had made water to wine, and whose son was sick at Capernaum. When he heard that Jesus was come out of Judea into Galilee, he went unto him. He sought him that he would come down and heal his son, for he was at the point of death. Then said Jesus unto him, except ye see signs and wonders, you will not believe. So Jesus said, except you see signs and wonders. In other words, Jesus said, you don't even believe. Except you see what? Signs and wonders. The nobleman said unto him, Sir, come down, here my child, or here my child died, or my child will die. Jesus said unto him, Go thy way, thy son what? Liveth. And the man believed the word that Jesus had spoken unto him, and he went his way. And as he was now going down, his servants met him and told him, saying, Thy son what? Liveth. So Jesus told him, said, look, you don't believe except you see what? Signs and wonders. But what? Did that stop God from doing it? No. Amen? But when it comes down to this scripture, go back to, we're going to close on this. When it comes down to this one here, when he said before he had his testimony, he had his testimony that he pleased God. So before his translation, he had his testimony that he pleased God. So the 6th verse says, but without faith, without loyalty, without commitment, without consistency, it's impossible to what? To please him. For he that cometh to God must what? That he what? Is. And that he is what? Of them that what? Diligently what? Seek him. So I diligently seek him, so I know I'm all right. I know I'm going to be all right. I know he's my help. I know he can heal. I'm mature enough to know when, where, how. And God, what to do, whether to pray, whether to praise you, or whether to endure, whether to add to my faith. No. Do what God wants me to, do whatever I need to do. Because what? I have a voice of, I got a maturity in Christ that have grown to know the voice of God. But the thing about it is, I am in relationship, diligently pleasing what? God. It makes a difference. So I know whether to what? To go forward or whether to go backwards. Side or what? Or whether to be still. And that's important because a lot of things we just take in fact that, oh man, that's God. Everything sometimes to people is God. Oh, that's God. It's like, really? Are you serious? No, that ain't God. You just got to know. We go along with a lot of different people. I see people just say certain things. Yeah, oh my God, that wire right there on that by the AC. That's Jesus right there. And people say, oh my God, that's Jesus. Yes, Lord, it's Jesus. The wire is Jesus. Oh, see, the wire. Come on. I'm serious. Oh, boy, we had gold fill our mouth from, and gold was coming down. So I was trying to get to the church where the gold was coming down, that Jesus let it come down. But when I got there, wasn't nothing, they told you missed it. Well, I had to miss it. Well, where's that? I would have picked it up off the floor then. Wasn't none on the floor. But, all these people get emotionally attached to it. Oh, child, and God said, I'm not even in all that. First of all, learn how to walk in me. Learn how to walk in truth. Learn how to study my word. Learn how to apply my word. Learn how to live my word. Not in a portion of, I want to pray for people. Not in a portion that I want to heal for people. Just my everyday walk. I need to perfect my life consistently with my everyday walk. Come on, is that all right? That if he got faith to heal me, he got faith to deliver me. Come on. If he got faith to heal me, he got faith to deliver me from this attitude, from being miserable. He got faith to heal me, then he got faith for me to get a job and work and start worrying about my body. Come on. If he got faith to heal me, then he got faith to help me be a clean person. If he got faith to heal me, he got faith for me, to get up and clean up my bed and go where I need to go, fill out application, get a job, do what I need to do to, make sure I have food for my family or to do the right thing. But everybody want to go with this miracle thing. I want to heal. But first, give me faith to live it. See, that's my thing. I don't want to heal nobody. I want to be able to live through you, God. I don't care less about casting out demons. I want to be able to live this life through you consistently and show myself pure unto you. Not my mama, not my sister, not my brother, but I want to be able to show my life consistently and live pure. So how you do that? From sin. What sin? Sin that's in me. Sin that I used to do. And I got delivered from. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Come on. I know we're 1 or 2. Maybe I should hold y'all till about 9:30. Maybe we'll get it. So, but he said, without faith, it is impossible to what? Please him. For he that cometh to God must what? He is. I like that. And that he is a what? Of them that what? No, that seek him every now and then. That seek him every time he come to church. Come on. No, just when I am, I come to this church, I ain't studying God while I'm at the house. Come on. I put my work before God, I'm diligently seeking God. No. When I learned to put God first in everything that I do, and I shed off the old man consistently and put on the new man and love doing it. Come on. Love doing it till I what? I perfect doing it. Come on, is that okay? Come on, give God a hallelujah. I want to do a revelation tonight, but God took us another way.
We get to talk about the religion thing. And that was a question from the ball at Cookout. And he was asking where all these religions come from. And a lot of people do this.
Wow, that's God too.
And today we had a conversation, my friend from Coastal Florida, we had a conversation about faith. We were talking about faith.
God brought that out to us.
So it's just so strange that I see how Benjamin Hunter had a question about the curse, and Miss Honey brought that out. So God definitely was confirming each conversation that took place from last night into today that we had. When he showed like, well, why about the Jesus of God, he's like, well, why do you believe this and why do you tell me to believe and all this, and I'm like, I say it's just a belief. People have the right. You're not going to find a belief in the Bible. I say it's either true or it's not true. And if it's not true, it's not God. So, and it's a shame how you brought all that out. So,
man, that's God. Come on, get God. You know God is. But that's where it is. If we don't get our faith right, if we don't live by faith, live in faith, and allow our life to reflect who we serve on a consistent basis, we're not going to make it to the end. Only the remnant will make it. Those that endure to the end. He said the race is not given to the what? Swift, neither to the what? But to the one that what? Endure. So I'm not watching your walk. You can watch mine all you want. I'm open book. So it don't matter. The thing about it is that I want to be consistent in my walk for Christ, here and out of here. I don't want to just pick up a Bible in the back here and don't pick it up where I go. Is that all right? I don't want to just read it here and then when I get where I am, I put it down and it collect the dust on it and roaches get in it. I don't want to do that. If I'm going to be the Christian that God wants me to be, I'm going to change and stay changed. If I love being a Christian, I'm going to do what Christians do, be Christ-like. And everything that I do in my actions, in my behavior, come on, in my attitude, yes. Do that take progress? Yes. Do that take, work? Of course. But everything is doable. Come on. There's nothing that's not doable. It's just how bad do I want it. Woo, Jesus. Oh, God was in here tonight. I love it. Come on, give God a hallelujah. Let me say that all the time. I love saying because y'all be sleeping. They like y'all be sleeping. I just know one thing, is that when you're looking at this world, it's not like it used to be. God knows it's changing day by day. As we sleep, the rest of the world is working. And they're working on your laws. They're working on your progress. What they consider to be our progress. And the thing about it is, as they're working while we sleep, your world is changing and you don't even know it. Laws is being implemented and you don't even know it until you wake up one day and we're all under one world order. Every time that you need to have in your mind that Christianity is real and that the life that you chose to live for Christ be real and be consistent, it is now.
Yes.
So I am.
I am.
What God says that I am.
What God says that I am.
I am whole.
I am whole.
I am blessed.
I am blessed.
I am happy.
I am happy.
I am
I am
because God is.
because God is.
I am.
I am.
Hug somebody and tell them that you
What's up, guys? Everybody good?